Hello and welcome to the Algebra 1 Honors and Geometry Honors presentation. My name is Ms. Gonzalez and I'm one of the algebra teachers here at South Seminole Academy.
And I'm Ms. Shadri. I'm another Algebra 1 honors teacher and also the Geometry honors teacher.
And when we're talking about algebra honors, the objective of the course is to utilize what the kids have learned in mathematics throughout their middle grades and extending that learning. We are going to be covering some topics like expressions, equations, and inequalities, all types of functions like linear, quadratic, exponentials, absolute value functions, piecewise functions, square root and cube root functions, as well as 1 and 2 variable statistics.
Algebra Workshop is a course that is a support course for Algebra 1. This is for students who need that foundational skills to make them proficient in that so that it can support their learning in Algebra 1 honors. This is just a pass or fail class with a passing threshold of 60%. All coursework is designed by me based on the student needs. Geometry honors, again, this is a course, a high school course. We cover a lot of topics, including foundations of geometry. We write a lot of geometric proofs. We learn a lot of theorems on different shapes like triangles, quadrilaterals, right triangles, and all that. And we do some trigonometry, we do circle geometry, and volume and surface area of 3D solids.
Okay, as for the EOC, it is worth mentioning that both algebra and geometry are high school courses, and they are taking at the end of the year, they're taking the EOC for each one of those classes, depending on the class that the student is enrolled in. And these tests are required by the state. And passing the test for algebra or geometry is required for graduation of high school. The EOC exam is counted for 30% towards their final course grade in our current course. Now, some applications that we use in Algebra 1 honors. We are all using eCampus. That's where we are placing most of our work and assignments, especially for those students who are absent from class. They can always go there and find them under modules. We also use Skyward for the grades, and it can also be used for communication from us to you as parents and the students, as well as you can send us messages through Skyward. For the content practices, we use mostly Algebra Nation, which is the tile that has Math Nation in it. And it's one that we use a lot in the class. It has videos, it has extra practices, it has EOC exam prep. We're going to be using it almost every single day in our course. And then we have also Khan Academy, which we are going to be using it as a support type of practice for our students in some of those lessons. And everything is going to be posted on eCampus for the students to understand which ones are needed to be done and when, the assignments, and what is required. Every single one of these tiles, students can access it through the portal, the SCPS portal or Clever. And you can, as a parent, you can enroll on eCampus to be an observer of what your student is supposed to do in our class.
For Algebra Workshop, again, we have a few tiles. Every tile that Ms. Gonzalez mentioned about for algebra applies to Algebra Workshop also. And there is an extra tile which says IXL. This is for mandatory skills practice. Remember, we are working on foundational skills with students and also current skills that they learn in algebra. So this IXL is for practicing those skills, and it is required. 40% of their grade will be from this IXL assignments, and students completed during class time. There won't be any homework or tests in this class. So all work that they do in class and through IXL, those are the ones that will be graded. And for geometry, we have all the applications that we talked about. eCampus is where students go to get all the coursework and also homework assignments. Homework assignments are mandatory. Skyward is where they get all their grades and their progress. Math Nation we will be using for extra practice later in the year and also for end of course exam prep. And Khan Academy is for extra practice. This HMH that you see in the middle is their online textbook. All students have an access to their online digital textbook from which all the homework assignments are being assigned, so they can access it through their portal.
Course expectations for algebra. Students are expected to be watching the videos that are assigned and completed by the deadline so they can participate in the discussions in class. I forgot to mention before that all students enrolled in the algebra course, they have their book that they took home, and they are supposed to be using that book while they are watching those videos to take the notes and follow with the coach. Homework assignments are designed to help students master skills and standards. They must be completed in a timely manner. Students are required to make up all CFAs, which are the bell works that they miss while they are out of class, and they need to attain mastery. So the CFAs are going to be working constantly in the classroom, just making sure that the students are reaching proficiency for all standards. Proficiency for our course is set at an 85% or above, and in each success criteria, and 100% will show that the student is mastering the skills. Students must access their eCampus at least once every day, preferably after school for latest updates. And we send communication through both eCampus and Skyward, so please be on the lookout for those emails. Parents, you should always be checking your emails and have the students show you what they're working on eCampus, just so you are in the know.
For Algebra Workshop, as I mentioned, it's all in-class participation. Students are required to do all their in-class activities to get credit for their participation. That's 60% of their grade. And the IXL assignments are 40% of their grade. So it is just a pass or fail class again. So students are required to participate in all in-class activities. And for geometry, just like algebra, students must complete their homework on a timely manner. They should be able to complete all the CFAs and bell works that are assigned. This is to check their learning. So anytime the students are absent, the bell works are posted in eCampus, so they can go to eCampus and do the bell works, but bell works must be completed in class, not at home. 85% is their proficiency, and 100% is to show mastery. All homework assignments are graded on eCampus and given feedback on each problems. Students must receive that feedback and fix their errors, and they can resubmit their homework. This all must be done in a timely manner. Once they take their unit test, the grades are fixed for that particular standard, and then we move on to the next unit. So students have ample time to make up all their work and reach proficiency or mastery.
And just in case that you need to contact either one of us, there is our email and our phone extension. We also have included Mr. Kiefer, which is our math coach at South Seminole Academy. You can always contact him as well. And if for any questions that you might have or any concerns, just let us know. We hope that this presentation has been informative for you all. And if you have any questions about the presentation or about the course itself that you feel like we did not cover, please don't hesitate to reach out for us. Thank you for being here, and have a good day.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.